So an emperor, the pope, and Leonardo DiCaprio's twin sister walk into a bar. No, stop me if you've heard this one.
For those of us lucky enough to be born into the bowels of the Black Dog, flatulence is merely a way of life. Until the glorious day of awakening, when our galaxy shall pass through the Black Cross and onto the heavenly boulevard, we are as insignificant lactobacillus in the Black Dog's small intestines as we drift onwards towards our destined end, borne through this galaxy on ships of partially digested kibble floating in an ocean of cosmic enzymes and dung.
Seriously, Gonzo, get yourself an editor.
As the dog of the Black Cross did spend her puppy years in bondage, her celestial maw encased in a wire muzzle that she may be prevented from consuming the drywall or mauling the neighbor's annoying 4-year-old, no matter how satisfying that may be. So too has my bitch, daughter Rachel, spent her adolescence clad in a visage of iron. Better safe than sorry, I always say.
How far women's rights have come.
And now that you have been beaten, choked, and electrocuted into meek and timid subservience, cast off your mask and humbly accept your place as the ineffectual political chess piece you were destined to become.
Father?
Who said you could speak?
There is no dog. Cricket, cricket. Really? The daughter of the Catholic Pope publicly declares the whole religion to be fallacious.
Giggity.
And you can't even muster up an iota of outrage?
Sorry, but we used up all our outrage on the chauvinism.
Yeah, I guess that is the thing about shock value, though, isn't it? We've a limited buffer of offense, and once it's used up, we basically accept anything with dull ambivalence.
Quite. I mean, take for example the altar boy sucking my dick at this very moment.
And I couldn't give less of a shit. When in Rome, after all.
You're all mad!
That's very likely, yes.
Can you seriously blame us, though?
Well, I have to hand it to you, Golda. This new plan actually seems to be working.
Shall we move on to Phase 2, sir?
Yes, proceed at once.
All ships withdraw to a safe distance and broadcast ECM on open frequencies.
Sir, we're receiving a message from the enemy fleet. It says you're sleeping on the couch until you finish building those shells you promised me.
What?
End message?
We're so fucked.
Yeah, unlike them.
What the hell is going on? Can't I leave you people alone for 2 seconds?
It's been weeks! We searched everywhere! Where have you been?
Subjecting us to her tedious backstory.
When I finally get around to revealing your lame backstory, I'm going to make you eat those words.
Well, get out there and mix it up! That fat bastard is giving our forces a licking!
But not in that good sexual way, right?
Don't be perverted!
Yeah, seriously, Michel, what's wrong with you?
Well, I was only trying to...
I mean, people are dying out there and you're making crude sexual innuendos? You got problems, girl. Deep-seated emotional problems.
I was just trying to lighten the mood.
Wait! You're a woman?! And now from the 7th Wing of the Ministry of Subjugation, the Right Honorable Carlos Scorza.
Wow, we're really not being ambiguous about this, are we?
Tell me, Rachel, how does your acanonistic worldview account for the observable evidence of an intestinal galaxy?
Well, first of all, the evidence for your so-called intestinal galaxy is purely circumstantial.
Which part? The aurora colonialis? The meandering dark flow? The ever-present odor of beer fart?
Actually, that was me.
Hardly compelling. And besides, how do you explain the fickle atmosphere, the selective gravity, or the space horses?
I don't.
This is clearly the work of a god. An adolescent, dirty-minded, and incompetent god to be certain, but a god nonetheless.
That's absurd. Give me one good reason to believe that there's some all-powerful creator who's responsible for controlling every aspect of the galaxy. You might as well tell me the galaxy was formed by the misfiring of some ancient faster-than-light technology which was powered by, I don't know, probability factors or something stupid like that.
Well, at least we can agree that that's completely ridiculous.
Sir, the destroyer's fail sauce, dumpster baby, and shit pile have been destroyed. Pansy Arse, Nancy Boy, and French Pufta are all retreating with heavy damage.
Who named our ships?
Look, it was an attempt at ironic warfare. I'm prepared to admit it's not exactly going as planned. even if it is going rather predictably considering.
Obviously, good old-fashioned training and innovative tactics just never occurred to you.
Well, at least I put my proverbial money where my mouth is. True, I'll give you that. There aren't many commanders who go into battle at the helm of the SS gets habitually arse-fucked by the Holy Empire.
But is it a sign of good leadership that having made a runny shit sandwich, they gulp it down gleefully rather than admitting their mistakes and learning from them?
You think they even
Or is it just
realize
a
they've
sign
left
of
their comm
insanity?
channel on an open frequency?
Maybe it's another one of their brilliant tactical innovations.
Say for a lot of leaders.
While that's true, does that actually
That's
change
enough!
the situation on the
Hizack,
ground at all?
it looks like we're going to have to do them by hand!
Ah, touche.
What a tedious, dog-sodomizing waste of fucking time.
Language, Vetty.
My apologies, Your Eminence, but this really is the most stunningly mundane event I've ever had the misfortune of attending.
Oh, you can't have something that's both stunning and mundane. They're opposing concepts. It doesn't make any sense.
It's called juxtaposition, Ralph. It's witty. No, it isn't.
Now who needs an editor?
Please excuse my Imperial Guard. He can be a bit of a grammar Nazi.
Yes, hello, this is the pot calling. Can I speak to the kettle, please? Yes, still black, are you? Very good.
Well, when in Rome.
Really not being ambiguous. Transmission from the enemy. I can't believe you think Susan has a nicer butt than me, the hell?
Elmer, we're going down on them.
Can you seriously not see how that...
Elmer.
Yeah, I heard you.
This is definitely the most useful feature for a spaceship I've ever seen.
Poieso menudati, tus hupocorus reustai.
How many times do I have to tell you, Hizack? You can't just grope around aimlessly. You've got to know what you're shooting at.
There's a Soleil Power Operations Terminal nearby, isn't there?
Yes, and it's a giant one, too.
Torpedoes,
Such a
maximum
pity,
yield.
Stay.
Full spread.
Would it be too late to say I saw this coming a mile away?
Giggity, sir.
Indeed, Golda.
It looks like it's time to get a towel.
You mean throw in the towel?
I know what I said.
Such a pity. Who are you?
Who? Who is but the form following the function of what, and what I am is a man in a mask.
Well, I can see that.
Of course you can. I'm not remarking upon your powers of observation.
Though you could have fooled me with that effeminate voice of yours, bowl cut.
Can you also see I'm pointing a sword at your throat?
Touché.
Quite.
I'm sorry I interrupted. You were saying?
Huh? Oh, right. The paradox of masked asking thingy.
You don't say.
Apparently not.
Oh, come on, Ralph. It's not that difficult.
Actually, it is. I've been given no proper rehearsal time. You just handed me a stupid costume and told me to make a V for Vendetta reference. Well, I'm sorry, Vetty. It just doesn't work like that.
Well, you've already ruined it anyway by cutting in with my line.
But you can't be V. You're not wearing a mask.
I'm not in the way, am I? The implication was supposed to be that the mask that I wear is more than skin deep. That my whole being is as one virtuous visage, vouchsafing my voracious and virulent inner turmoil. It's deep.
No! No, it isn't!
Verily, this vichyssoise verbiage fears most for
Verily, shut the hell up!
Oh, wow, the way you handled that ship is amazing. Do you think you could handle my ship like that?
No way, man. She's piloting my ship.
One at a time, boys. One at a time. Humanity sickens me.
Oh, allow them their moment. Think what they can gain from each other.
Venereal disease?
Precisely.
You mean to tell me that Michel's been a woman this whole time?
Yes, that's generally how it works.
Okay!
So, Cleo.
Just so long as that's clear then!
Cleo?
She doesn't have a penis!
Oh, go away, Theo.
Fine! Jeez!
I propose a toast to a long and fruitful professional relationship.
Oh! Fucking dog, this tastes like space horse piss!
Yeah!
And you incompetent inbred hicks are so inept you couldn't squeeze a military victory out of your asses with a 10-gallon enema!
Yeah!
And you're all so ugly!
Vive la resistance.
She has a vagina!